Jeez. Yeah, let me just get proof right now, yeah, that anything you say right now kind of will be used against you in a court of law.
That's fair. I said, you've been recording the whole time.
Recording now, yeah?
Introduce it or no? Or just straight into it?
Okay, we're just going to go straight into it. Alright, we're back. Yeah, Cause of Conflicts, a brand new channel. Today, my guests are Chams, yeah? His link and socials will be in the description.
Yes,
and we've also got the one and only Tanmay.
Tanmizzle.
Yeah? And today, we're going to be talking about... Feels mad weird to be doing this, you know, it's been so long.
Been a long time, fam.
Today we're going to be talking about...
Are we even in the course today?
Oh yeah, I need to address that. We're not even in... Okay, listen. No, it's not... Oh yeah, it's... Corsa, finished. I'm no longer in the Corsa, yeah. I haven't been driving that for months. I'm right now in the Polo, but I've got to stay true to my roots, yeah. So...
Polo conflicts?
Polo politics. No, it's still Corsa. Polo politics. Polo politics sounds too much like the politics channel.
Polo politics, yeah. Nah,
it's still going to be Corsa conflicts, but you know, even if I'm in a Lamborghini, I'm still going to call it Corsa conflicts. I just stay true to my roots in it. Anyways, does drill incite violence? Yeah, big topic. Yeah, and Corsa conflicts is always like a debate thing. It's not really just a happy, genuine conversation. No, I want to be like. Wanting to kill one of these guys at the end of this conversation. Always. So, does drill incite violence? Now, originally, the reason I started this is because we were beefing, about does drill incite violence. Obviously, I said it does incite violence. It does encourage people or make them want to be more violent. And he was like, no, but apparently, so what? You change your mind then?
See, yes or no, you're right, you know. No. Let me explain in it, yeah.
Get ready for
so like we were just talking about RD in it.
Yeah.
And like RD's drill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's like evolved drill in it.
Yeah, drill's
but it's still drill. It's still drill, no?
Yeah, drill's not. Drill doesn't have to be violent.
Listening to RD doesn't get me like violent. It doesn't get anyone violent, bro.
The statement
he hasn't got any violent lyrics, but like you're talking about unorthodox.
The statement isn't does every single drill song incite violence. It's like the statement is. Does drill incite violence? It's not every single drill song incite violence because there's obviously some drill songs where it's not that deep. But just drill in general, if any drill song incites violence, then it answers the question, yes, the drill does incite violence because it can. It's like, can money buy happiness? Obviously, it won't always buy happiness. If before your family members die, then you're not going to be happy with however much money. But certain things bought with money can make you happy. So money can buy you happiness, but money won't always buy you happiness. So same with drill. Not every single drill song might incite violence, even though majority of them will. But drill can incite violence, which does answer the question. Does drill incite violence? Yes, that's what I think. But you still disagree?
I still disagree. I don't think that any drill song out there will cause someone to be violent. Like, if you want to be violent, look, the statement "drill incites violence" implies that if there was no drill, if drill music wasn't a thing, the violent action that someone did would not have happened, if that makes sense. Like, that's
cap because incite means like it kind of influences.
Incite means encourage,
so it's like So it's like
what I'm trying to say is that drill is not like when you got like the reasons for wanting to be violent to someone. Drill's like at the bottom of the list.
Why you laughing?
I'm just gassed because I'm not the one that's being tapped today, fam.
I still have a feeling you might.
I'm telling you, like,
coming forward there.
The statement drill incites violence is some shit that like the feds made up, the government made up to cover up for the fact that there's other things inciting violence in poor and rough areas, innit? Like,
drill isn't the only thing to encourage violence, but when people listen to drill music and they're out and about and then they're listening to some aggressive ass songs and all they listen to is just aggressive music, it is gonna have an impact. I've seen.
Okay. I got something to say. So if, for example, there's one drill tune. And that incited violence for one person to stab someone, do you then say drill incites violence?
No,
it could be like an exception because maybe something.
Why? Tell me why. Because I just said
if it's just a one-off, then it's maybe
I would say that
it still has incited violence.
Bro,
it still has incited violence.
That there's a bigger influence towards that violence than drill. If you were an innocent guy,
wait, pause for a second. That's like saying you watched Garfield, and because he makes someone trip on the floor. And you wanted to do the same, Garfield incites violence. Exactly, that's an exception. Exactly. That doesn't count. One person.
But it's not even that, bro.
So what you're saying is the majority of these youth, the reason why they do what they do is because of music. That is cap.
I never said that.
No.
So then what are you trying to say?
I just said drill can incite violence. I'm not saying all the violence is because of drill. I'm just saying drill is a factor of people's violence sometimes.
At all is causing drill.
Are you not deep? Are you not trying to understand what I'm trying to say?
What?
if there's like, because bro, what you're saying, yeah, like drill inciting violence, yeah. If you say does drill incite violence, that means that's a big thing in itself, innit? Like that does mean that drill will now have this persona, which it does already, but drill will now have this persona that is linked to hella violence of the youth, innit? And in some way it is, but in some way it isn't. Listen, because as you said,
let me make my point. Let me make my point.
That's fair.
Go on.
Look. If you wanna go out and do something bad towards someone, yeah, they must have done something to you that like upset you personally. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like no one just listens to a f***ing song and thinks, you know what? Yeah, I heard this song about I don't know splashing down nuts or whatever. Yeah, so I'll go out and do that. Like if like you listen to a song, yeah. And you want to be violent, like actually look, I'm not gonna say that Joe would make people like act a bit bad or whatever, or like cause them to sort of act a bit rude or whatever, like like the hard 100%, like I'll make people like act all moody for no reason and that, but say that they'll become actually violent because they listen to
not necessarily saying
it's not like that lyric, yeah, Ching man's dog for back in the owner. Have you ever seen a dog get chinged, fam?
Is that again? Zone 2?
No, it's who said
that
it
one
again?
guy, he says it all the time.
Yeah,
something like that.
I think too devilish. Yeah,
I don't listen to him like that, but
yeah, Ching man's dog for back in the owner, fam. That is like
I'm just saying, yeah, when you see places out of London, yeah, like Leatherhead or something, and you see all of these like.
Why'd you have to?
Because I was talking to Fardeen about it. I was talking to Fardeen about it, yeah, and he was saying there's a lot of I say at least racist. There's a lot of white boys, who walk around in tracksuits, and shanks and stuff like that.
Bro, this has been going on before drill.
No, but this is highly encouraged because of the culture around drill. Let me explain,
Go on.
These guys, obviously, their favourite artist is flipping probably like Coinface or something, OFB, and they hear this, and they're getting gassed, like, you know what, like, I'm trying to be, they're not from London, so they want to be a bit accepted, especially when you live just outside of London, so that way you want to feel like, oh, I'm close to that. You want to be part of something, isn't it? So they want to be a bit bad. They want to act like a bad man and like carry these bags. People get shanked and stuff.
Bro, but you're saying it like this whole sort of knife culture, whatever, has been about ever since the drill. It's not that.
No, I'm not saying that. People get stabbed before. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So they want to be part of that culture, not part of drill culture, if that makes sense. People have always been getting stabbed.
But it wasn't cool back then to get stabbed.
It was. I mean, it wasn't cool, but...
It wasn't cool, but hang on.
For example, back when I was in like...
It's a lot cooler to carry a shank now than it is back then. Now, back then, you'd probably be like, oh, a scary person with a knife, stay away from that. But now, if you carry a shank, it's for protection and stuff like that.
Back when I was in like year 7, in the first school I went to, which was, I'm not going to say what school it was. I wasn't at Wellington, obviously.
Yeah.
But I had...
Everyone knows I go Wellington. I made a video about it.
Oh, yeah.
WC just rapping.
Did people know he went Wellington?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And they made my point, though.
Yeah.
Back when I was in like year 7, this was way before drill was a thing, innit? It was like...
Yeah, come a bit closer, a bit.
Say nothing.
It was that blick, fam.
It was that flipping grime or whatever. I don't know what was popping back then.
It was grime.
What are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is that back in them times, even
Frisco and them, man.
Even like 10, 15 years ago, basically.
Yeah, back in them times, people were acting bad when they weren't bad for no reason. Like acting bad's been something that people have always done, especially when you're like, sort of year 10, year 11, like that sort of age. And I knew about people who were like, I heard about people who are like all innocent, like all you know, like you said,
trying to act like something they're not.
Trying to carry a knife, fighting people, stuff like that. They were.
But drills encourage that.
I wouldn't say. I'll be honest. I slightly agree with Tanmay. Let me tell you why.
People have been acting bad since day, bro. It's not.
I agree. He
has got a point. But I think drill is just the evolved. What's in there?
It's not in the car. 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 It's not in the car.
Bro, what is that, bro?
Yeah, it feels like a dragon flam.
It's a dragon flam. Flam.
Okay, anyway.
A dragon flam. He's frying them things. But anyways,
carry on.
What I'm saying is,
it's not in the whipping.
Bro, humongous.
Bro,
drive, fam.
I've never seen that. Yeah, shot the window.
I've never seen that. Like, what is that, bro?
It's a dragonfly. You never seen a dragonfly before?
No, I have. That's a fat fly.
It's in your pants. In your pants. Anyways, sorry, say.
That's not a dragonfly.
Anyways, that's not. Yeah, that's a dragon.
Might get hot in here now.
Anyways, it's mine, bro.
I was stripping. It's cool.
I was.
Cut that.
What I'm saying is, but it was literally flying about circular.
That's like a little white flower thing that you see just comes in the air, just floats about.
Anyways, Alright, so what was I saying?
You can't fly through it. Not my window, bro.
No, your side's better, because that's the furthest away from that.
I think he's
gone.
He's gone.
Back to cause of conflicts.
What I'm saying is,
go for my point that people have been acting bad since day.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I agree. Let me tell you why. Yeah. Because I feel like drill has just evolved. In like.
Do you know what a catalyst is?
It's what?
Yeah,
a catalyst.
What do you
Go on,
mean?
explain it, Tammy. You're an A-level student.
Something that helps something.
Something that speeds something up. Like in biology, if there's a catalyst.
Oh yeah.
Like
I know catalyst converter.
Yeah, your catalyst
Yeah, man,
converter.
that's about that.
There,
Science.
got B and B
I got
biology. No, but a catalyst is something that, let's say you have something and you put it into like a catalyst converter and then it just gets a lot
Speeds up,
worse. It speeds up basically. So that's what I think about drill, low-key.
Oh, so you think? But then again, bro, like grime. What do you think of grime? What do you think of grime? You know, grime is grimy.
But it's not. You know,
grime is grimy as.
If
Let me hang on.
grime is more popular, then it'll probably be grime inside violence. But then again, think about grime.
Drill is just like that popular version.
No, drill is more aggressive version than grime, I reckon.
Bro, there's a song called Next Hype.
Yeah.
Have you heard Temperature Next Hype?
Yeah, but
he literally lists the procedure of bucking into someone's crib, taking everything inside the crib, robbing them, and leaving the crib.
Does he mention stabbing them?
Bro, he mentioned that.
All I remember so vividly is like, get in the house clear, get in your crib clear, take your TV, all that shit.
All I say is
that's bad, bro.
I don't listen to too much grime to be able to compare. I'm not going to speak of something that I'm not too knowledgeable on.
You
all I know
talking about catalysts. Yeah. Saying that drill is a catalyst for violence, cool, but I don't believe that. Like, when you look at London as a whole, if you're from like, let's say like a good part of London or outside London, but you know about London culture, if that makes sense, like Leatherhead or like the area I'm from, you'll see that people are getting stabbed up in like all the rough areas nearby you, and you want to be like them, you want to act bad, you know what I'm saying? But it's not because of drill. The real catalyst here is like poverty, flipping.
They're massive factors. They're massive factors.
They're not just massive factors. They're literally
a lot of people are in poverty. They're in poverty,
and it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
They're in poverty. They're in poverty. They got no government funding, whatever like that. They live with other people who are like-minded, and maybe they don't have the same opportunities, whatever. And on top of that, they got no good role models. So what do they do? Like a lot of people do, they listen to music. And what music they listen to? What's popular?
So what? If you're in poverty, if you're in poverty, you ain't got peace for your mind. You know what you do? Listen to music.
They might already be having their own problems here, but drill is not in any way helping that at all.
No, it's not.
It doesn't help it, but it's like it doesn't not help it, but it doesn't help it.
Listen, what I'm trying to say,
it incites violence.
Listen. What I'm trying to say, if drill wasn't there, these kids would still go into the road life. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
I agree though.
I don't disagree with that. But
I agree with you and you both, innit? One thing I agree with you.
On the fence.
No, because there's levels to it. There's level to it. No, listen. I agree though. You know areas like where you're from, Tanmay, or outside London, innit?
Yeah.
If there was no music,
this is still London, my brother.
It's still London, but it's not a rough area.
Look at it.
Okay.
But anyways,
it's not rough.
The suburbs, But anyways, if like people like in these areas, they're like predominantly white, as you'd say, innit? Because they live in this. It's like sticks. It's like sticks, right?
And
but wait.
Go on.
If there was no music, I still think they'd find something, some way, some media form of way to still be influenced by this violence. Because not only music, right? Music is obviously, as you know, it's the biggest thing. It is a great thing in culture. Yeah, it is. I want to say it carries the culture because there's movies, there's documentaries. Have you not seen like what's that guy? Scarcify Studio or something like that? No.
Star City Studio.
He does like gang documentaries and stuff, but they get like 200k, 300k views, fam. They are incredible. Like they literally breaks it down like who chings who, who's from where. If you're from an area like this, you'll be mad interested. You wanna pre it. You wanna read about it. You wanna see it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think music, yes, but not just music. Do you know what I'm saying? If there was no music, it would probably be something else.
No one in this car thinks just drill. You think not drill at all, but I don't think it's just drill.
No,
I don't think it's just drill.
To say that drill incites violence, has
an impact. Let me give you.
It does now. In this area, it would most definitely incite violence. I agree with you. But if it's back to ends, like where we're from, it won't invite, because to us it's just like normal music.
But you think it doesn't back in like Croydon or whatever. You think of it, but you're used to it, so you don't think so. But if the music,
my point here is that there's been no instance of violence or anything like that, where the absence of drill would have resulted in no violence.
You know how like when you see that the white boys doing school shootings and stuff like that, and sometimes you hear because they've been playing a lot of Call of Duty and stuff like that.
It's because they're listening to Slipknot, fam.
Yeah.
They want to shoot some shit, fam.
Yeah.
It's because they're getting bullied. No, it's because they're getting bullied.
Yeah, but a lot of stabbings happen because people get bullied and stuff. They want to be a bad man, so they just grab a knife and they start.
What I'm trying to say is that
music had no link to it, right?
There's been no stabbing that's been caused mainly.
No, I'm not saying that.
There's also one point I want to say though. There's also
there must be influences when like random white boys from out of ends have stabbed people, and you can. Why would you think
just because of drill?
I never said just because of drill.
Then why?
But drill psychologically, even if it's like 10%, 15%, it has had an impact on that person's decisions.
Bro, if it does.
Okay, I agree. But hang on.
Yeah,
media as a whole has that influence. Okay, radio, entertainment, TV. So what you're saying is drill could be a part of it. I agree. But that also means games like GTA, games like Call of Duty, movies, action movies, also makes
my response.
If you decline that, you're
This is my response. I'm not saying no to that. That's just a different topic in general. We're not talking about does GTA incite violence. We're talking about does drill incite violence. There's no point talking about the news and GTA. We're not talking about that. They're cool. That's the topic.
They come hand in hand.
Topic for a different time. But music, okay. Forget that. Okay, cool. GTA does incite violence. Probably, I reckon it does as well because some people they see this shit and they do want to do it.
So you agree with it,
especially America. Yeah. But that's different topic. We're not talking about the games incite violence. There's the TV incite violence. We're just talking specifically the drill incite violence. If that means all culture, TV, entertainment, everything incites violence, including drill, then cool. But I'm talking about specifically, does drill have a helping hand and incite violence in some people? Yes. Now this is the point I want to give, yeah? So I started listening to this American artist, named Larry Jr. He's not that popular in the UK because everyone listens to flipping drill and shit, but I was watching a lot of his interviews, and a lot of the time he mentioned stuff like he's all about he's actually I think he's like from the hood, but he's like kind of leveled up out of the hood, isn't it? And he's all about that healthy lifestyle, that none of that gang banging shit. He's just about healthy living, minding his own business, getting that money, doing what he needs to do in it, and just he's always promoting that organic lifestyle and shit in it. And because I've been listening to bare of his music and I've been watching his interviews, low key, I've been feeling a bit more motivated and inspired to just be a bit more get the money, stay healthy and shit like that, and because I've just been listening to one artist who's been saying this about promoting that calm lifestyle without getting involved in any of this gang shit or this violence and stuff, because no point. He always in his interviews and stuff, in his music videos, he always carries oranges with him, and Adam 22, he asked him, he was like, what's with all the oranges and stuff? And he was like, well, all these rappers these days, they're always promoting like lean and drugs and stuff. Why can't I promote some oranges? It's funny, but it's quite true. It's like, like I'm telling you guys about this now because I've been watching his interview. Like, it has an influence, isn't it? And because of that, I've just been more inclined to, not like I was involved in any violence anyways, but I've just been more,
that's your choice,
inspired to just chill out a little bit.
That's your choice, right?
Yeah. So let me finish it. So because of watching this guy, I've just been influenced to just chill out a bit more and get the money, focus on that and that only. Now that's just from one artist. Now when you think about, forget one artist, just a genre of music, and not any old genre, the genre which is the most popping in the UK right now that everyone listens to. And if you don't listen to drill, people will look at you like, what, you don't listen to drill? And you might think, what? Not people can listen to their music taste. You'd be surprised, especially in bits like Croydon and South London or North London, wherever it is. If you're not listening to, if you're in the car and you put on the aux and you don't put some drill on, some people will be like, what? How don't you like drill? Whatever. There are people like that. As tapped as you might think that is, there are people like that. What I'm trying to say is, one artist has inspired me to do good stuff. How do you think it's going to be on a whole genre, the most popping genre in the UK, which everyone listens to, is the most popular thing? That is gonna, as Larry June inspired me to be healthy and do this, drill is gonna inspire people to be a bit more violent, to be a bit more of a macho man, to be more of like a stand up for yourself. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but when I do it in that level, talking about how I'm gonna shank this person, if this person chats shit to me, I'm gonna do this. It is gonna have a subconscious,
100%.
And you need to understand it's dominant though. You're right, because as you said, like, it's taken over.
Music
the UK
is one of the biggest influences. People don't realise, because some people
it is one of the changes their life. It is one of the biggest influences.
100%. Going off of your point,
let's hear it.
Like, 100%. Like I said, drill might cause someone to act bad, talk bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to actually get on that road life, on that violent life, bro, like, you can't just get on it because of drill. It depends on who you chill with.
I never said.
I'll just say one point though.
Yeah, but you're saying it
drill artists. Drill artists.
I never said does drill only incite violence. I'm just saying drill helps to incite violence.
I'd say like violent drill artists, they won't make a drill track and then do violence after. They usually do the violence before, then they just make a drill track about the violence before.
Bro, that's the big ones. Deep it, and Diggity. The ones where drill started from, they still do chingings and this that before and after. They don't care where drill originally came from. They're still about that.
I think what Noah's trying to say is that but bro. Okay.
What were you trying to say?
My mind went blank.
You agreed with me. What the?
But what did you just said that?
I said
drill rappers.
Most drill rappers, they no, they don't not like do it as in like they have this violent background before, and then they make a track about it after.
No one dropped.
Yeah, after.
What I'm saying to
no, but they don't stop. They don't stop, fam.
You just why are you saying that then? You just said they do it before and they rap about after.
I think we're trying to say
but I'm saying
to do it again.
Of course, no, they rap about as in it's just like drill music, bro. Like you hear these people chinging who.
Yeah.
Like some people say like it's cap or whatever. Some people say they say it's cap to like tease you or whatever. But in what's it? In like a realistic, in like a realistic point of view, these things do happen, innit? Like people have been doing it for years, bro. There's like rappers.
Another question.
Of course.
Do you think there's been any sort of killing or any instance of violence that happened in the UK, that would not have happened if drill music wasn't a thing? If these men did listen to drill.
No, I'll be real now.
There's any instance out
not at all.
But like I'm talking about kids holding knives.
You think there's been no one?
No, bro.
Okay, look, if it did happen, I'll go as far as to say there's something mentally wrong with you.
Yeah.
You can't be a normal
there has
person,
to be, bro. Because you can't have no problem. You grew up great, You grew up amazing, bro.
Exactly.
You've been blessed. Two parents, bread, you live in the sticks,
If
you do it,
little things that we don't realise have an impact. The way we dress is because of certain artists we listen to. The way we do things.
That we're talking about violence, though.
About violence. Drill.
I'm saying that there's no.
It plays a part, and we can't.
It plays a part,
we can't say that like how much of a part it plays. But what we do know is that like some people, some guys. Let's just say, for example, who might be living in a calm household, calm, no problems at all. Then maybe he hears a few drill songs, he likes it. Then he starts to listen a bit more, and then because of that small little part of listening to drill music, you don't think it would have affected him that much. But after that, he starts to chill with other people, and then one person says to him, "Oh, you want to?" For example,
that's a very rare. That's how things happen. So then, hang on. So then I go back to my point. What's your point? If there's the exception, right? Remember when I said before, if there's that one person that does it, now can you just say because of that one person?
I'm not saying
does it incite violence?
I'm not saying this is one person. I think this happens a lot more than we don't. I think we don't see that.
If you're telling me
one person listens to drill,
and you start chilling with people,
and then because of the music they listen to, they start getting influenced, and then maybe they end up getting in the wrong crowd, and it all started as a seed of listening to drill music. And
I agree that can happen.
And then in general, they start getting a bit more aggressive, and it just transpires just from starting to the music you listen to.
Disagree with that, bro. If you're telling me some innocent ass kid, who comes from a good household, a good family, he starts listening to drill, and he goes around and starts chatting to like all these man that
run badness, or olders or whatever.
They'll think he's a neat, bro. They'll tell him to f*** off.
But some people they listen to drill and they think
no one's gonna accept that guy, bro. They'll tell him to
some people might just be someone might just be a neek and then start listening to drill and then they start chilling with the wrong crowd and then they're just a neek.
But they won't. They'll think he's a neek. They won't chill with him.
There are some people that are just seen as they're neeks, they're trying to chill with some people. But then there are
a very odd case.
And there are some people who aren't. They're not necessarily. No one said they're a neek before just because they didn't listen to drill. Doesn't mean that you got to remember. Just because you don't listen to drill doesn't mean you're a neek. You're making out that just because you start listening to drill.
I'm not saying that.
No, you're wrong. No. He said listen to drill's okay. He like you said start chilling with olders and whatever.
Yeah.
That's when he said it's a neek.
Okay,
the music
I never said anything about
olders.
I never said anything.
Olders will not chill with just anyone. They'll chill with someone that they can.
I never said anything about chilling with olders or anything, but that does count technically. But what I'm saying is, they weren't listening to drill before, and then they start listening to drill, and then they start changing their behaviors anyways, and then they will get accepted with these olders because of the way they start acting and stuff. Some people you get the odd few that start listening to drill, but they're still a neek, and they start chilling with the old people and they get rejected, But there are people, who are, I'm a bit distracted now. they're not necessarily neeks before. They're just normal people, innit?
Yeah.
Let me finish my statement. You can say what you need to say. You're gonna distract me, fam. They listen to drill, yeah, and it changes how they are, and they now start. If you met them for the first time, you wouldn't even realize that they were neat before because they've been influenced. Like they weren't necessarily neat before anyway, but they started to act a bit cool when they start chilling with the olders don't even realize that person weren't even about it before. That happens.
I get what you're saying.
Pause. All right, Karen.
Cool. So what you said, yeah, is gonna start listening to Joe. We'll start acting a different way because of Joe. We'll meet some people who start chilling with them, and they won't think he's a neat because like he just acts a certain way because of Joe. Yeah. That's what you're saying. Yeah. Bro, if you're not cut out for the road life, you wouldn't be able to like firm it.
They might get stabbed eventually, innit?
No, he won't be able to he will not do it. He'll be scared of it, fam.
You can't say that for every single person.
They will 100%.
Yeah, but bro, you're literally contradicting yourself, bro. You literally said if there's that one person that blah blah blah, it's an exception.
That's not one person.
It's an exception. Okay, if there's 10 people,
thousands of people.
Name a time it's happened.
So you're telling me there's thousands of people on the streets, yeah, that are on the road who don't belong on the roads. You're so stupid, bro.
Okay, bro. Do you know people that are in the UK? Wait, do you know the people that are in the UK?
There's not a lot of people.
Do you know people that are in the UK?
Yes.
How many? Wait, pause. How many?
It's like 7.2 million.
Okay, you are tapped. There's
70,
like 60 million or 70 million, yeah? 70 million. And let's just say a rough estimate, the people who are between the ages of 13 and 25, let's just say, what would you say? Maybe 15 million, maybe 20 million?
Yeah, okay.
Is that a fair enough estimation?
Make your point.
Yeah?
Just make your point.
Okay, I just said that's a few thousand. Let's just say maybe 6,000 people, yeah? Out of 10 million, let's just say 10 million, yeah?
Okay.
Divided by 10 million.
Yeah.
10 million.
What's your point?
That's 0.0006% of the people, yeah? That is nothing. Compared to about 1 million people that listen to Joe, that is nothing. That's so easily able to happen. 0.006%.
I don't know what maths you're doing.
Okay,
what does that mean?
Okay,
so
wait, I'll explain.
Go on.
There's 0.0006%. Out of 10 million people, yeah? 10 million people in the UK listen to Joe, yeah?
Yeah.
Only a few thousand people is all I'm saying, yeah? I'm not even saying like a million, I'm just saying a few thousand people, yeah?
I'm
In
saying
fact,
zero.
6,000 people, yeah? Out of 10 million is only 0.0006% of the people listen to Joe. So that's a tiny percentage of people getting influenced.
But I'm
that's
saying
still a few thousand people.
But that's not a proven
If you go on
point.
to do violence, it's not proven exactly. We're just chatting out your ass, bro.
Yeah,
How?
you literally made statistic up. So it's 0.006% that people were influenced from drill and they stab people.
I'm showing you how minuscule 6,000 people is in the large scheme of things.
Bro,
do you know where you live, bro?
Yeah, what?
That means somehow, somewhere you've encountered, like you must encounter the way we step out. You must encounter stabbing in your rents. There must be a stabbing next to your road. Stabbing 6,000 people is a lot of people, bro.
Do you know how big the UK is? I just told you 10 million. 6,000 isn't next to my house, bro.
Can you name
there's like 1,000.
Listen. Who out of London got stabbed? Tell me.
But there's loads of people.
There are a lot of people
that get stabbed.
But but London's not only London's not only the edge, you know.
Just because I said 6,000 people, you think it's going to be happening all the places around where we live. You know, London, like the UK is way bigger than just where we live.
Where outside of London has it happened? It's not happened.
Bro, you hip it out of London all the time, and they don't even talk about it all the time.
It's probably like Liverpool or Glasgow or some rough area.
Yeah,
like
bro.
That. It's not like a good area like flipping Cheshire or something, fam.
Yeah, no, it's true, bro. You need to understand. London's not the only drill part, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Liverpool,
you just
Birmingham,
said that
Coventry.
You just said if there were 6,000 stabbings, then I would have heard about it because it would happen like here next to me, there next to me. But no, UK is so big, it can be happening anywhere.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because we don't yes, we live in Croydon, but we don't live in the majority. Do you know what I'm saying? So like it would kind of count as a 6.
What you're saying is that London's not the only rough area in the whole of the UK. If there's a stabbing that happens, it's 100% in a rough area.
I don't think that's no, not 100%. I think it's like 95%.
95%.
Yeah, I mean literally 5% is probably outside where there's that. As I said, that exception. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I think it's an exception.
An exception is one person. 5% is not an exception, especially if it's like 10 million. 5% is 10 million.
Whoa, do you not understand? How many people?
You just said 5%, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's 10 million young people, yeah? You know, 5% of 10. 5% of 10 million is 500,000 people. You just said
there's not 500. Okay, so then I'm wrong. It's not 5%. It's like 1%,
okay.
bro.
Okay, 1% is still like 50,000 then.
Literally zero,
bro.
That's a lot of people.
It's probably even literally zero. It's not even 1%, bro.
0.006, which is still like
0.00001%, bro. I'll be real. No. Okay, I'll be real. If there was a lot of stabbing. Okay, hang on. I'll be real. You need to understand, yeah. A stabbing in the suburbs in a white area blows up out of proportion, bro. We would hear about it, bro. If there was some wait. Let me finish. Yeah. London once had, in one night there was 12 stabbings, bro. That spread over the news in London. But the thing is, there's always stabbings in London. London's that area where there's a lot of stabbings, same as Liverpool, Birmingham, Nottingham, all these places where they have where they hold property, right?
Yeah.
If there's like an area like Chester, bro, or area like, I don't know, Southend-on-Sea or something. If there's 12 stabbings in one night, bro, Thailand will know about it.
Exactly.
The whole world will know about it, bro.
You've not known about
an area like that, do you know what I'm saying? Have you heard of something like that? No, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm telling you, the media, it's a white person area, bro. Like, they don't really encounter them things like that.
Just because you haven't heard about it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Okay, bro, go on your phone and show me right now.
Please show me an area which has 12 stabbings in one day, or like 5 stabbings in one day,
I never said that there's going to be the same amount of stabbings in London that there's going to be outside of London. Obviously, it's going to be a lot less. London's a lot more.
It's an exception, bro. You make an exception.
That exception that happens so many times out of London.
Find me one stabbing that happened in a good area. Go on, find
one area, one random area, and then find me a stabbing that happened. And let's see if it's a younger person who listens to drill, or if he looks like he listens to drill.
To even find something like that? What would you just want me to search? Why 14-year-old boy gets stabbed, or whatever, something like that.
But there are white people on violence as well, fam. We don't know about that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. What's like a really posh area?
Like flipping Cheshire or some shit.
Cheshire's actually one.
Yeah, look at stabbing in Cheshire or Gloucestershire.
Gloucestershire, yeah. This is getting a bit
let's see how old they are.
Okay, 17th April 2021. Murder investigation launched after teenager dies in Gloucestershire stabbing. 3 arrests have been made, including 2 15-year-old boys.
Where was it?
Where? Gloucestershire.
But what area? Gloucestershire's a whole borough, I swear. Or a whole
A murder investigation has been launched after a 17-year-old boy has died after being fatally stabbed yesterday. This is April, a few months ago.
Yeah.
Gloucestershire police were called to Cam Sports Club in Everlands 1:20 p.m. yesterday after attack on a teenager who was taken to hospital Bristol with suspected stomach wound. Police confirmed yesterday they had arrested 2 15-year-old boys and a 20-year-old man on suspicion of attempted murder. However, the victim has now died.
There's probably some area in Gloucestershire that's
probably got the ends or something. Yeah. You never know, man.
Yeah, probably some area. Even like Bristol's got ends there. I've been in Bristol before.
Yeah,
they're roughish areas.
Okay, what are you doing right now is actually kind of difficult to understand. What I'm saying is, Zan. What I'm saying is, Zan. What I'm saying is,
a much bigger influence than drill towards this stabbing right.
What I'm saying is, hang on.
Gloucestershire.
I want you to like just explain this to me. Do you not believe it's the exception? Because now what you've said is 0.006 or whatever. That's a very, very small percentage. As you just said, it's a very small percentage. Do you or do you not count that as an exception? Because bro, to me, there's a lot. The majority of these places in the UK, they do like just like every other country, they do have a poverty-stricken area where there's a lot of crime and stuff.
Exactly.
The exception where we're literally saying a nice neighborhood. Yeah, when I mean a nice neighborhood, I mean something like this. Yeah, it sticks. There's like a lot of, it's like predominantly white people, obviously, but rich houses, rich people. They don't live like, bro. The life is completely different. Let me give you an example. Aiden Ross was on the stream with Julio Fulio. You know Julio Fulio is like a gang member, yeah. No, basically, he's like a gang member, innit? Julio Fulio was describing his life. Aiden Ross lived a completely different life. He literally said his roads, his neighborhood, his area, his upbringing was completely different to Julio Fulio's. There's an exception that there's kids like Aiden Ross who grew up just like Aiden Ross, who maybe have made a mistake and did some sort of violence to someone, just like Julio Fulio maybe on some G shit. Yeah, you never know. Yeah. But that's an exception, bro. If you're saying it's not an exception, then that means the majority of it, or even some of these kids from outer neighborhoods, they get influenced. That is cap, bro. Like it's not right, bro. If it is, bro, I'm telling you, it would be crazy on the news. Drill wouldn't be played. Do you know how many times Diggity's been banned, bro?
They tried to ban it.
Diggity had to. No, they did, bro.
They can't ban it.
There's songs you don't even know about. They're literally called CGM, or like Diggity had a name called Double Tap. Yeah, he made tunes on it, yeah? I'm pretty sure it's like Double Tap or something. He made tunes, they blocked it completely. You don't even know about it. They blocked it completely because, yes, bro, that's what I'm saying. If it like affects it so badly, they block it, bro. If there's like some sort of drill.
They have tried to ban it.
I'm not
saying... They banned Bear, bro.
Yeah, okay, look.
There's so many drill tunes.
You're saying that they're having in them.
I'm not saying that they should ban
do you want to hear
drills.
my point in relation to this Gloucestershire thing? Yeah?
Go on.
Like, these kids that stabbed them didn't do it because they were once innocent. They heard a drill song.
But we don't know. We don't know. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
You're right. You never know.
I'm 100% saying it's like saying, "Oh, we don't know if this guy's got a flipping tail." You know what I'm saying? Like, he just doesn't, does he?
But you can't though. You can't.
You can't say that. Yeah, it's
you know he has.
I'm saying it's unlikely. It's unlikely that this guy did it because he listened.
It is. It is.
What would you do if you found out?
Reason being is because of the exception. Don't get twisted.
I'll be like cap because
if you found out it was,
bro, killing someone is a serious thing to do. It takes a lot for processing.
Bro, and a lot of this shit is normalized through music and stuff.
I don't think killing people will ever be normalized. I don't think anyone.
Bro, it is.
I don't even think drill rappers do killing normalized.
When you watch movies, listen. When you watch movies, and listen to songs. Yeah, one thing you'll realize, watch any movie. Realistically, think about any movie you watched, okay. A lot of the time, about 95% of the time, 95% of literally all Hollywood movies you watch, at least someone dies.
Yeah, 100%.
And there's two reasons for that, One reason, I actually read up on this, I was wondering why is people always dying in movies? It kind of like normalizes death a little bit, isn't it? But not normalizes death, but normalizes violence.
Can you answer what I said? Like I literally went on a rant for like 50 seconds.
What?
Bro,
about how it's an exception or something.
Are you telling me that if drill music wasn't a thing, that Sheffield and Gloucestershire
shit would be changed.
Happen? If drill music wasn't a thing.
I agree. Listen. This is
impact.
Hang on. This is my point of view. If you tell me now it's not an exception, it's an actual thing, then yes, it does incite violence. But bro, I'm telling you, I think it's I don't know about the statistics and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people who are gonna stab with or without drill. They're already on violence. They're already gonna do this and that. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but. These are few stabbings that happened here in Gloucestershire that we saw. That's just one random ass place I thought. My bad. One random ass place I thought of. That happened a few months ago. And that's just one place. I could do that. I could write Exeter. I could search flipping. I don't even know. It's random ass places in Reading,
Chester,
wherever. Yeah, I was thinking Chester as well actually. But anyways, I could search any random place. And that happened a few months ago. Just the fact that I searched a random place and it happened a few months ago. What I'm saying is, this could be happening, all over. And an exception would be maybe less than 100 stabbings in random places because you don't know if it's drill or whatever, But I reckon it's in the thousands because the UK is. Well, listen, it might seem a lot, 1,000. That's a lot, but we live in a country, bro. There's 10 million young people. We're going by if there's 10 million people,
First of all, let me respond. First of all, the bear man going country at places like Gloucestershire, like Northside, South England, see bear man go country. A lot of violence actually happens in country. There's so much shit that happens out there.
There's a lot. So much
but people from ends going to country to OT.
Second of all, you're telling me that before drill was a thing, there was no violence, there were no stabbings like this.
So before drill, no one went cunt.
No, not that.
Who's saying
before
that?
drill, I'm not saying that. That's not what I said. I said before drill. You see how this guy got shafted in Gloucestershire?
Yeah.
You're telling me before Joe, no one was getting shafted in the
No one's getting shafted,
I said that.
Yeah. It is true, he's got a point. You both have a point, but it's like, I'm literally trying to ask you, you still aired me for the past 3 times.
What?
I've said, if it is an exception, then it doesn't incite drill.
Already.
What do you mean
I said an exception, maybe like less than 100 people.
Yeah, then it doesn't incite violence.
Yeah, but it's not less than 100 people. It's in the thousands.
How do you know?
Bro, that's just one research a few months ago from Gloucestershire.
So
how do you know? How do you know?
You're
You're just saying benefit of the doubt. Oh, it's probably less than 100 people. I'm telling you.
No, I'm
logically,
saying
there's more than 10 million people, young people. It's definitely in the thousands.
Zan, I'm telling you, bro. Thailand, Phuket would know about it. If there's a grand number, 1,000 is a lot, bro. I don't think you understand. 1,000 Sheffings in a year is a lot. There was 12 in London in one night, bro.
So you're saying everyone would know about it? You're saying everyone would know about it?
Yeah, bro, we would know. If there was a mass chefing, there's a chefing like nearly every week. London, okay, I'm not comparing it to like London stuff.
He said something about mass chefing.
Because that's what it is, bro. Like this drill violence, you could say like drill incites incites violence, yeah, cool. Yeah. But most of these violence, bro, drill has nothing to do with it. It's literally a chefing.
I'm not saying it's happening every night.
It is, bro. That's London, bro. Look at that,
not London, not London. I'm saying out of London and stuff.
Yeah, Birmingham, bro. Somewhere in the UK, there's probably a chefing like nearly every night or every 2 nights, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay.
But you have to, like, if you look deeper into where the area is, yeah. If you look at where it happened and it's in some big web estate, you know, like some big gated community, then there's something wrong, yeah. But if it's outside blocks or something, it's the same exact thing as London, bro. Yes, maybe to me, yeah, drill music is just like an accessory to it. Drill music to me, I don't really look at it. It's just rude to say it incites violence, isn't it? Because drill is like an expression for these people to kind of make it out. So it's like as much as we talk about it, it's kind of like deep for these lot.
Maybe saying something like, with or without drill, there'd still be violence. We all agree on that, yeah? But my opinion, I think obviously we have to agree to disagree. There's no way any of us are changing our minds yet. Yeah. I think that my opinion is that drill is like a catalyst, and it definitely subconsciously has an impact. Just like listening to positive music, it has an impact. Listening to drill,
I agree, 100%. I agree,
but I wouldn't say that that'll make you kill someone.
I agree.
Act bad, act moody.
Exactly. I agree.
You know, sometimes
it will make you kill someone.
You know, sometimes when these chefings happen, they just carry a shank just because of protection, whatever, and they don't go out with intentions of killing someone.
Bro, then one thing leads to carry a shank that will never chef someone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, cool. And then one thing leads to another, and then they get into an altercation, and then it's one person against another person, and they got a shank, and they're not ready for this road life. As even Pot Paper said, like, you will die for something you won't kill for if you live in this road life. If you're not actually on the road like that, yeah. They carry a knife, and then the situation gets hot. Yeah, they don't know what to do. They just like flip. They're definitely it's a diggity fam. They're not ready to actually stab someone. They're just carrying it just because. Like, more time it's just a flipping accessory in it. But then the shit gets hot. Before you know it, he's got no choice and stabs someone and they die. And just like that, they were not ready for it at all. But it happens like that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Now that is actually an exception, bro. I don't think you understand.
All I'm saying is
that's an exception, bro.
You can disagree. You disagree. I think this happens a lot more that we don't see just because it's not in the news.
Zan, I'm trying to tell you in what area, bro. You need to understand what area, bro. Some people will actually carry the shank on protection. Like, bro. I don't think anyone who actually wants to murder someone genuinely wants to murder someone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if they have to chef someone, that's probably because, as you said, they have it as protection. But bro, if you go back to where they live, if you go back to where they come from, their neighborhood, their environment, it's probably like, all of that shit revolves around it. Do you know what I'm saying? They probably have like bare man who are carrying whaps and stuff, bro. Like, it's different. But if you're carrying a shank now and you come back home and your mum and dad made nice dinner and your crib's got pillars, it's a different story, bro. You need to understand the exception. Yes, I agree with you. Some kids are like that. Most kids are like that, yeah? Don't get twisted. Like, there's a lot more underage stabbings, like 14, 13 and stuff. Bro, these kids are young, but they're not from like as I said, the exception. I've never heard they're from areas that you would think wouldn't happen. Do you know what I'm saying? If they do happen, Zan, I'm telling you for a fact, bro. If there's like for like a month, bro. If there's like a month, where there's like a beef there's beef between 13 and 14-year-olds who are like two I don't know, gang groups or whatever, or they're just students or whatever, and they've been stabbing each other non-stop for the past month, and say there's like 8 stabbings, bro. Zan, I'm telling you, your family would know about it. My family would know about it. If it's in the area where you don't believe it happens, bro, you would know about it. If it's in London, it's just like a normal thing. Like, I'm not trying to normalize it, but I'm saying if it's in London, you'd be like, oh shit, it happened again.
I'm just saying it doesn't happen frequently.
Zan, I'm telling you, bro, if it happens, yes, but you're saying you're making it out as that it's not an exception. It has to incite violence. Just because it doesn't happen
as frequently doesn't mean there's an exception. There's like exception is like barely any, and London is like a lot. Just because it's less than London doesn't mean it has to be a proper exception. It could just be like in the middle-ish. That's what I'm saying.
Zan, I'm telling you, if it's in the middle, do you not understand how many chefings happen in these neighborhoods, bro? Yes, I'm saying, but so this whole argument was just based on if, buts, and maybes.
No, but we don't have any facts, anyways. You're saying it doesn't. I'm saying it does.
But what I'm saying is,
you're not saying a funny fact either, though. None of this is on fact. We can't have any proof.
I'm saying all these ones you see that happen in Gloucestershire or whatever. Joe is not. Like, if the absence of Joe,
let's just close it.
I think it's very rare for it.
Let's just close with our little statements. I think that happens a lot more often than people realise. That's my statement. There's no point. There's no point.
What?
There's no point arguing.
No, what? What happens? What happens more? I don't get it.
What violence?
What are you talking about?
Violence and stabbings and stuff like that.
Yeah, but where?
It has an impact, bro. Just because we don't see it and it's not in the news, or you don't go googling.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. If it's in like a neighbourhood where it doesn't happen often and it just happens all of a sudden.
finish that.
you would hear about it, bro.
There's no point. Like,
Do you agree? Do you disagree? Agree or disagree with me?
I don't think you always hear about it.
In the neighborhood that doesn't, we're not, bro. These neighborhoods.
That's not the argument. Argument is does drill incite violence?
Yeah, I still think it does.
Yes or no?
I'm saying no, it doesn't.
Okay. Let's finish the thing. Let's finish with this. Yeah. Does drill incite violence or help or make it worse by any little bit, even if it's by a little bit? I think drill does incite violence.
I believe that in any instance of violence that's happened, any killing, any sort of whatever, if drill music wasn't a thing, well, it still happened. Like drill hasn't caused it to happen.
But that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying does it incite violence?
Bro, you can say anything that incites violence in that case. You can say the.
I actually can't answer that question. I can't answer that question, bro.
What?
Because I'm stuck between two, bro.
If
it's a very mild exception, bro.
If you're a violent guy,
I can't answer that question.
If you're a violent guy that's going to be violent anyway,
then
yes, 100%. But you can say other things like, I know the fact that you're flipping toaster wasn't working in the morning, that incites violence. The fact that you're flipping
you're vexed in the morning because
your phone's on low battery, that incites violence. Anything can make you angry, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, 100%.
It is true though, because if you're looking at a psychological point of view, say no. What I'm saying is, I actually can't answer that question, yes or no. You know what I'm saying? Because to be fair, bro, we can't. To be fair, we can't because there's no statistics to back what we're saying, innit? So I'm just saying, if it's an exception, it won't be a thing, bro, because that's not how crime works. If it's an exception, you just probably got your local sheriff who'll deal with it. If it's a large, I don't know if you understand, bro. As you just said, drill is huge in this game, bro. Drill got so bad they had to ban music. Do you know how mad it is? You have to ban music.
Why do you think they did that?
Because it was so drilly, bro.
What do you mean?
It was so drilly.
What does that mean? Why do you think they did that?
No. Reason why they only banned I think that gang, because that gang was linked to multiple crimes and they were rapping about it. So I think it was just very bait what they were doing. Yeah, it was very bait what they were doing. It was they literally had to change their thing because it was so bait, bro. It's like they would chef someone and literally rap about it so vividly.
That's literally all.
You know what I'm saying?
That's literally all drill rappers do. Though.
Yes, but there's ways to go around it. Why do you think they still allow Diggity to make music? Because there's ways to word it. There's ways to articulate it in a way which isn't so violent, but it's still about it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Anyways,
this guy loves sitting on the chicken.
We'll wrap it up here. Yeah. Make sure you comment as well what you think as well, if you think drill doesn't incite violence or it doesn't.
But it's hard, as I said, guys. The only way I'll probably be able to get more on insight is if I have like statistics about it and stuff. But what I'm saying,
we gotta see.
What I'm saying, yeah, I watch the news like every day, bro. I know about the news and stuff. Like I learn a lot about London.
That's not really a reliable source of news, though, is it? BBC News. You can't trust them.
Yeah, of course, but what I'm saying is, bro. Yeah, but BBC News will be on it, bro. If they, no, I'm telling you, bro. If there's a mass number of chef-ins, when I mean a mass number, I mean like 5 in 2 weeks. Yeah. 5 in 2 weeks. That's like minimum for London, bro. I don't know if you understand. London is huge. Birmingham, Liverpool, all these areas, that's like minimum. Do you know what I'm saying? If there's a mass chefing, when I mean by mass chefing, I mean like, as I said, 5 in 2 or 3 weeks. In a neighborhood that it doesn't happen, there's not a lot of violence, there's no poverty, the area is good, nice, rich, you will hear about it, bro. I'm telling you, you'll hear about it on the news and stuff. If you don't hear about it, then news is fault. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it does happen, but I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, for now, I'm gonna take it as the exception because I haven't heard anything from it.
Okay, cool. You can do your research as well. You can comment.
Yeah, let me know.
I'd love to see your comments as well. Yeah, like seeing what you guys say as well. If you agree with Tanmay or Neil or me or whatever. But
put down the knives too, man. If you're watching this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically stop listening to Joe. And anyways, thank you for watching.
Actually manipulate me.
You wanna me? Okay, anyways, there'll be more cause the conflicts, other people, and we can talk about different topics and we can see,
It might be the part 2 to this requirement left.
Maybe if they want it. Then we just spoke about drill for 4
You know what? Next time I'll bring some statistics, you know what I'm saying? Next time.
If you want.
I'll bring some as well. I'll bring some.
I'll see.
I'll prepare myself because I don't think I said everything I wanted to say.
It's fine, innit? There'll be more cause of conflicts as well. We can't. It's only 4 minutes. I don't want to bore these guys talking about Jordan. I don't necessarily think that. Whatever, we'll see. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy.
Cool.
You wanna plug anything? Anyways, say nothing.
You're doing that. You think you're fucking funny.
Go on.
I basically got
love, innit? Bye.